and you won't believe it's incredible. This is Jeff's place. Exactly how you see it. That's exactly the way life is. And I want you to drop by here and say hello as well. And we've got the fun. We have got the Justin Town. We've got it all for you. Indications that we have. In my world, we got that folks. Our first guest includes 50 and the below. We need to have hope. It's like that until we come out and I'm talking to you. I'm looking at you. You are my third wife, aren't you?
From Studio 12D of the Jones Intercable Broadcast Complex, a mighty place in Elgin, Illinois, it's time for Jeff's Place, where it's just like Jeff's home. Except here we have cameras. Now, let's go to Jeff's Place.
Hey! Oh, stop it. We have some new audience members here, quick as a cat. We're changing the opening of the show here because we have such a huge cast and crew on this special edition. Liz Kusper is now on my left here. You're right at home.
It was either that or be booted off the stage.
Which still could happen.
I know.
So we will do that. We are going to be looking at the South Elgin River Fest, or as we had so much fun last year,
Oh,
the
it was a blast.
Reaver Fest.
The Reaver Fest.
Yeah. Gary Hyman is here. Also Joyce Ware. How are you kids doing?
Doing fantastic.
Also, we're going to have, before, settle in, okay?
I'm here.
Because I want to tell everybody what else, and Liz is hearing this for the first time as well. We're going to hear from the Lennon sisters.
The John Lennon?
Well, they might be related to John Lennon. They claim they are, but the Lennon sisters, part of the Elgin Children's Chorus, who performed at the seventh inning stretch of Wrigley Field.
That is so cool. And did we go out there to tape it?
Not an invite. I guess it was lost in the mail. I didn't hear about it. I got a sudden call. Tom McCarthy, who watches the show all the time. Jeff, Lennon sisters are on WGN. So I turned it over, and their Elgin Children's Chorus was there.
That is so
singing
cool.
the anthem. Maybe next time. How many times will that happen, huh? Bill Murray's due again, you would think. So we're going to talk with the Lennon sisters. End of the show, we're going to say goodbye to a couple of our great interns. We have some other special guests if they show up. And also, we're going to say hello to Gary Hyman, whose birthday it is today. Big round of applause, Gary Hyman, a birthday today! From South Elgin. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Our spies knew it was your birthday.
Man, I'll tell you.
Oh, don't get modest on me now. Look at that.
Yes.
You look like Ron Karkovice. Remember him?
Yes, thanks.
He was a handsome Chicago White Sox catcher of another generation. He was pretty handsome. He was ruggedly handsome.
Thank you.
You're just John Handsome.
Okay.
Okay. South Elgin River Fest as we talk now. It's going to be taking place in South Elgin. What are the dates?
August 19th through 22nd. And really happy to say everything's coming together for us. We have a great lineup. On Thursday, we have the British Exports. On Friday, it's the Torpedoes. Then we have the Blues Brothers on Friday.
I think British Exports wore torpedoes during the war.
Probably,
That.
exactly. That's all right.
I think it'll go together, can it? These kids don't remember the war.
No. And one thing I do want to, before I forget, I would like to take the opportunity to have you open on Thursday night at 5 o'clock, if you would please open up the ceremonies on stage. Considering that we gave you a plaque last year for that.
Jeff's Place South right there, came from South Elgin.
Also we have this band that I think is going to be excellent for South Elgin and for all the surrounding towns, whoever would like to come see it. It's called New Odyssey. They are a family kind of band with a bigger and better fireworks that we had last year.
Oh, we would be delighted to be there. Can Liz Kusper come along for that 5 o'clock?
Why, certainly.
She's actually my script writer. She writes all of my ad libs.
Not a problem. More than happy to have her.
So she's the reason my career is going nowhere.
Right.
As I try to sneak it in.
My hair is much farther behind that.
Is that we also have a car show this year.
Oh, Gearheads.
Yes. We have a car show on Sunday.
Okay.
Bigger Crafters and Windy City is going to be doing the rides, everything else, so it's going to even be larger. And we even went out with a bigger brochure.
Flyer, right there. So there, it's beautiful. So, no, it was sensational. Well, you've done it a couple of years with a little changes last year, but the Riverfest, is it the Riverfest Express this year?
Riverfest Express.
No, Joyce is here to tell us about that, isn't she?
Go ahead.
Joyce, where? Joyce, first of all, you have an official title for the Riverfest, don't you? Aren't you?
Well,
Now, don't be modest on me now. We flew you in from South Elgin.
he says I'm co-chairman this year.
All right, well, you're co-chairman in my book.
She earned it this year.
Yes, she did.
You must have done a lot of work.
Oh, he keeps me busy.
Tell why is River? Thank you, cameraman Mike. At least he's listening. These young kids are working on their college entrance exams. Riverfest Express. Now, why is it called that this year?
That was Gary came up
Oh,
with
Gary
that.
did. Well, Gary, what was it, a pre-birthday celebration?
No, believe it or not, is the Trolley Museum has been like a forgotten child in South Elgin, so we thought if we combined both together, it worked out, so that's why the Express is on there.
Okay, well said.
There you go.
And you've been doing what duties, Joyce? All the paperwork?
Well, some of the publicity and phone calls and
We saw you in the parade, in the South Elgin
Yes.
Parade on July 4th. You with Man Landing on the Moon, as you know. What date was that, Man Landing on the Moon? First time?
That was August 1969.
July 20th, 1969.
July
That's why
20th.
she's as sharp as a tack and still writing her own
At
material.
least I got the date right.
Yes, you did. How about a movie later? Okay, this crowd's good. Now, so you had your parade event was Man Landing on the
Man
Moon,
Landing
wasn't
on
it?
the Moon.
Using your relatives and everything else.
I had 10 grandchildren and friends on the float. They were, my 2 oldest grandchildren were astronauts and the rest were moon rocks.
Oh boy, in my resume, I tried to get that moon rock job. That would have been so good.
That would have been
That-
your best work, Jeff.
Yes, it was.
As it turned out, we won first place for
I don't think
most
that's known as we
creative.
tape this show.
you did.
Is that
Most
that's only
creative.
that's announced at the Riverfest, isn't it? So as we tape this, wait a minute, I was a judge. Wait, we either stop tape right here or we walk out, kids.
Did you vote for them?
Well, I'm a judge announcing it will be at Riverfest. You've gotten some behind-the-scenes information, young lady.
Well, I got a letter about it, yeah.
Oh, you did? Well, thank heavens. I've been stringing Anderson Animal Shelter that they're going to get it, so don't do this to me.
Now, what are you going to win?
What are you going to win? Oh, like a
I think it's certificate.
food certificate.
Food certificate.
Yeah, but also the honor and pride that goes
Right.
along with that.
Right. And 10 free tickets to the Windy City amusements.
That's right. Crowd is, you're killing them.
The kids would love
I know.
that.
Yeah.
They're leaving, Jeff.
We're going to have Diane flown in from California right after the show, I think. I'd forgotten how tough it is to work with a portrait. Okay. No, let's, what else do we have to tell the kids?
Well, one
oh,
thing,
a t-shirt.
one
Come
thing we
on.
want to make sure that...
Can we zoom in? No, we have to see this on the...
Oh, is that nice?
Yeah, it is really. South Elgin. Which camera do we want, kids? There's South Elgin.
That's our new logo.
Yeah, I saw
it
that.
It is such a colorful shirt.
It
You
really
guys
is.
got 2?
Yes.
Well, it was a show prop right there almost. That is wonderful.
Yeah, that is very
Then,
nice.
of course, the sponsors are on the
Well,
back.
right here are the sponsors.
Without the sponsors, you can't put something like this on.
The Lions Clubs do a great job. Lioness Club, of course. Also, you'll be almost getting more monies with the Kansas town that you're
Exactly.
helping out. So all kinds of good things going on in the. Yes.
So,
Oh, no, I was just going to ask, how did some of the companies get larger names than the other ones?
There we go.
well,
See,
the larger
you win
names
it
means
then.
they donated more money than the smaller names. The more money, the bigger your name.
There you go.
I apparently don't have much change in my pocket. Well, that's good. Well, it's a wonderful event.
You did ask me a question, what we have planned for the kids.
Yeah.
On
Had some kids here.
Saturday, the JCs have that duck race that's going to be going down.
I got my ticket already.
And you also can't forget that the carnival also is going to have a special section set aside for young kids. And then
I have my ticket already. I already got my
Excellent.
ticket. This is not even rehearsed, kids, as the crowd's telling us. Here's my duck race ticket. $2. I bought it from Heidi
Yep.
at National Night Out. So my duck is going to win. And that should be fun. How will that work? The ducks will...
they'll let the ducks off, and there's a certain area where they have to go to, and then whoever does, you pick it up.
Again, it's not real ducks.
No.
We saw that
They're the
in
rubber
Elgin
ducks.
recently. Liz thought it right to the very end. It was, oh,
Real
those
ducks.
real ducks. I hope we're taking care of them.
Exactly. Don't laugh. There's people that might think that.
Oh, I think about 30%. And Liz is, usually on her toes.
She was probably the 29%.
Yeah,
of that
that's
group.
right. She's getting that percentile down. Well, it's the South Elgin Riverfest. Do we have our special guests? Are the other guests arriving? We are going all right? Well, okay, because we're going to dismiss you kids right here. Again, it'll be our delight, 5 o'clock on Thursday, August 19th. Get a chance to open things up for the Riverfest Express.
Yes.
Of South Elgin. We'll be delighted to be there. And you go through Sunday. You got the car show now. Gary, happy birthday. What are your
Thank you
birthday
very much.
plans?
Right now to go out to dinner.
All right. Joyce, as always, nicely done. Next year we want to be on your float.
Oh.
Okay.
All right, we'll hold you today.
Oh, well, I'll be happy to do it. That way I won't have to work the camera or talk or anything, although we have cameraman Mike.
See, they're not laughing, but they're doing
No, they're
Jumping up here.
This is the most unique crowd we've ever had, I want to tell you. Lately we've been out, we're going to introduce this segment here. Lately we've been out and about. We went to National Night Out in South Elgin, right across from folks. We've been to Trout Park, and we went out to see the Flyers game. So our next video piece is Jeff's Place, just out and about. So without further ado, we're going to go to this.
We love Jeff's Place!
Yes.
What's up, y'all? We're hanging here at Concord Park.
Yes, hello, I'm Jeff Meyer.
I watch Jeff's Place all the time.
Jeff, you dropped $1 on the ground.
Oh, I did. I must be clumsy. Oh! Whoa!
On a side note, we understand you know our cameraman, Herb Wetstein. How'd you meet him?
You know what? I've known Herb for a long time. Herb and I used to hang out downtown together. You know what I mean? We used to scope the girls. You know what I mean? We used to look at the girls together. And then, you know what? Herb said I got to do something more responsible, and he bought a camera. So that's it. What can I tell you?
And so the question begs asking, why didn't you forget him immediately?
I knew him right away. I recognized him right off the bat. You know what I mean? He's starting to look a little bit like Burl Ives to me, the old folk singer. You know what I mean? Of course, I don't know if you guys remember Burl Ives.
Ah, Miracle on 34th Street. Played Santa Claus.
No. Yeah, he did. Burl Ives did play him. That's exactly
How about
right.
that? Some culture.
Man, you threw me, kid.
Everyone in Elgin knows your nephew, Doug. Very big name at Elgin High School, where the three of us are from. As an unbiased observer, this is going to be tough. As an unbiased observer, can you talk a little bit as an Elgin connection of where you think he's going to end up? How do you think he'll do?
Well, he tells me he wants to take over my chair, and you know he wants to end up doing sports radio. That's his goal, and you know what? I think that eventually he will. I think if you believe in yourself, no matter how you feel about yourself, don't let other people tell you what you can or can't do. How you feel about yourself. If you think someday you're going to be on NBC, and somebody's going to go, no, you're not. You're not going to be on NBC. Come on, man. Let them say that, because put that as a chip on your shoulder. Prove people wrong. That's what I like to do. And I think, Doug, eventually we'll end up doing sports radio.
Hey, we're back just like that. That was, hey, boy. Grab my wallet. We've got some folks coming into the studio here. Mike North. Did you see Mike North? He's the guy on the score goes, hey, how you guys doing?
Yeah, I like him.
That was good. Stan
really
with a nice interview there.
What?
Stan had a nice interview.
Oh, yeah.
Are you enjoying your spot over there?
Well, I don't know. I'm
Liz
looking at your
Kusper.
back
Look
there,
at that.
Jeff.
Yeah, look at that. This is our high school photo right here. Prom dates. We have the Lennon sisters here. The Lennon sisters.
All right.
Yes.
And you know what, Jeff?
What's that?
They are so modest.
Yeah?
They have been to so many cool places, and they're so modest.
Yeah, they're
They
gonna
think
tell
it's
us
like no big deal.
I have to tell them something right now.
Okay.
Has anyone told you kids look a lot alike?
Yeah, sometimes.
Leave it to me. Sometimes it happens. You're twins, aren't you? Are you
Yeah.
twins?
Yes, we are twins.
Identical twins?
Yep.
What's your separation in time of birth?
A minute.
A minute.
Yeah.
Now, who's the oldest?
I'm the oldest.
You are.
And
Yeah.
tell me your first name now.
Danielle.
Danielle, and you're Jennifer, of course. Now you broke your leg, Jennifer. Can you hold it? How'd you do that?
I didn't break it actually. I tore some tendons and ligaments falling off a lifeguard stand. It was by full.
Did you want to do that?
No, I didn't want to do it, but
I did that one year. I didn't break my leg, but I had a cast on it so I'd get more dates.
And it still didn't work.
Didn't
it's
work.
such an attractive thing, you know, this big cast. You know.
The sympathy. You know.
Yeah, it really does. Now, you kids, we're going to show the video. You did what I consider, and we've been around, haven't we?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know.
You have at least.
Yeah, thank you.
I've been along for the ride.
You did one of the most amazing things this summer. Of all the people in Elgin doing amazing things, I think we could point to you and the group that you represented doing the most amazing thing in the summer of '99.
Oh, thank
Don't ask
you.
me to say that again. And we're going to show the folks, we're rolling the tape around, we're going to show the folks what you did, and then you're going to talk about it, okay? You're in this next video, you are there, you are part of a group that performs here, and we're going to roll the tape, and then we're going to come back and talk about what the Lennon sisters and the group from Elgin did.
Elgin's Children's Chorus. All right, Chicago. Wave your beanie babies high in the air and sing it loud enough for the entire great city to hear us. On one.
If they don't win it.
That was great. I got to tell you.
Thank you.
That was the Elgin Children's Chorus. You kids are not children anymore.
No.
But you were right there in the 7th inning stretch.
Yep.
Yeah.
From the Bill Murrays to the Mike Ditkas to give me some more names.
Billy
Cuba Gooding
Corgan.
Jr.
Oh, Roseanne.
Cuba Gooding
Well,
Jr.
Cuba Gooding Jr.
Cuba.
Yeah. And all those folks have done that, and you, the most regional act and youngest act to represent the 7th inning
it's
stretch
pretty
of
amazing.
the Harry Carey tradition.
Yeah. Get you on there, Jeff. Imitate
Oh, well. Okay, let's go.
something.
No problem. Well, what kind of feeling was that when you were up there? You were up in the booth when that legendary
Oh,
booth.
God.
It was like a rush. You know, you just got out there. You're so excited. You weren't scared.
Definitely.
You were so pumped. You wanted to do it. And you just grabbed the microphone.
We were nervous a little bit. We were all sitting there
Before.
like biting our nails. But we were waiting for the last out, and we're just. But once you get up there, you're just like, oh, on cloud
Very
nine.
exciting.
It's like
Yeah.
75 seconds.
Now,
Oh,
did
yeah.
you get to meet any of the Cubs? Like,
Oh
Sammy?
no, we
No,
almost
we
did though
didn't.
because
They're twins.
we were parked by
That's
we were
good.
parked by the players' lot, and we didn't get to see any of them. We didn't get to meet any of them
Well, you
because
would.
we were in and out. It was a fast thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you would
So-
meet Chip Carey and Steve Stone and
Oh,
our
yeah.
announcing
Yeah.
crew here.
Definitely.
They're going, hey, they met the announcers.
Yeah,
Steve
that was
Stone.
something.
They're
Yeah, I
pretty
would
cool.
love to have met Steve Stone.
And how
Yeah.
far in advance do you know? It was Beanie Baby Day, so that was part of the having a youthful group sing.
Yeah.
How
Right.
far in advance do you know you're going to do this?
Oh,
Day
a
And
day
why weren't we
before.
told earlier?
A day before. Actually, she was at work the day that we were doing it, and they called our house, and our manager, she called, and it's usually a very bad thing when the manager calls your house because either you're doing something wrong,
This
like you
is
have
the-
problems with the
I was in
uniform,
Children's
or
Chorus manager.
you have problems with you didn't turn in your music, but it's a bad thing when the manager calls your house. And I was just like, it was kind of strange because she was really happy and everything, and I knew something was up. And then my mom comes up to me and says, Jenny, would you like to sing for the Chicago Cubs tomorrow? I'm like,
Like no.
yeah. And then I called her up at work, and we
Now, where
told
do you
her.
work?
A Hollywood Video on Larkin Avenue.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah.
What if you had to work? You were on the work schedule the next day and couldn't get off duty. You
Oh,
had to go to Wrigleyville.
luckily I
You
was
had too
off.
many movies to rent. You know, make change, will you?
Luckily, I was off that day.
Oh
so-
boy. Whew.
Yeah,
Yeah.
quit the
Change
job then.
history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
What
pretty
were you
cool.
doing at home? Do you work?
Yeah, I do work as a lifeguard at Lord's Park, but
that's right.
yeah, I was
Yeah,
kind of
good.
out that day. I had broken the
It's like Baywatch. Were you saving somebody with one of those blue things?
No, sad to say.
Somebody fell in?
It was kind of clumsy. We were reviewing some saves we were doing in service, and for spinal victims, there's a special save that you have where you have to jump off of the post onto the concrete and then into the water. But when I ended up, I didn't know the platform was wet, and I didn't. It was like real early in the morning. I slipped right off.
Slip?
Oh, goodness.
Hey, you kids are going into your junior. That's a good story. Junior year at Elgin High. You're going into, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
And the other children's chorus members. Not all children now. Who else is in that group that we saw? There we saw five
We
members.
saw Joelle Coons. She is in St. Charles. We
She's
saw
a
Erin
junior at St.
McGrath.
Charles, yeah.
Erin McGrath, I think, is a sophomore or a junior. And then we saw
Emily Grosslin.
And you two were the only Elginites in that
Yeah,
group? That's
we were
why
the
we
only
have them here.
Elginites.
That's why we exclusively.
You know, wouldn't it be kind of cool if they've got a song, the Meow song? Can
you do that?
Yeah, would you guys sing?
the Meow Mix song.
Yeah.
Well, why don't we just get, that little kitty out here to sing that for us?
Well, we could do that.
Oh, we could do a better song.
What are you going to do?
Sure.
My heart is offered still to you.
It's we're in this group at school.
2 lines, because we can't do long songs here. In
Yeah.
Oh,
This is
sure.
a fine
With
contract.
sing
Take
in
away
harmony.
from Stan and Phil's time.
Right.
Right.
So 2 lines from the
Renaissance
song of your
Sure.
choice. Can you do
Okay.
it?
Sure, we can
Just
do it.
make believe we're like Harry. Okay, everybody.
Okay, you want to start? 2, 3. My heart is offered still to you, for now of woe and deep despairing. Be not to constancy untrue. Say one farewell, my sorrow sharing.
Sherry. There's danger here, Sherry, as Harry used to say. Well, my glassware's in trouble, but that was good, those high notes. Have you ever broken any glass?
No.
Well.
We gotten up there, but never broken.
Darn it. Maybe we can try that here in Jeff's place. Can we produce sound cameraman Mike like that?
It would be good.
It wouldn't be
Break a
good.
glass?
No, I
Yeah.
don't break glass.
I don't think I can break
I
glass.
can break a glass.
Well, you'll accept the challenge if we put it your way, won't you?
Jeff,
Yeah. Well, obviously you can take
It was
care
a
of your
good
foot.
day.
You could look at a glass.
Yeah,
Well, and your director is of the children's course?
Yes,
Mr.
Jay
Kellner.
Mr. Jay Kellner.
You kids, and he's taught at Elgin High in the old days, hasn't he?
Yeah, for about He used to be a resident here, but now he's a resident of Bartlett.
Oh, he's in Bartlett.
Yeah, and he teaches at Neuqua Valley High School.
Oh, he does?
Yeah. I'm not too sure. I know he was the choir director for a long time over at Elgin.
He was, wasn't he, guys? He was, wasn't he? Yeah, our crew was saying, yeah, I think so.
He's
Yeah, they're only interested
Some of
in
the
lunch.
older students might know.
Now, I had a question. What was my question? Where's my
Your
list?
question was.
Oh, you were at Carnegie Hall, is that right? I
Yes.
can't even say it. How did you
June
kids-
27th.
June of this year? What, a summer? What'd you do this summer?
Not bad.
I guess not.
I was
Yeah,
breaking
it's
glasses,
pretty, but that was at my waitress job.
Yeah, I replaced you at the pool. Did they know that? I am now the lifeguard there. Have you been told?
No,
Yeah,
I have
I'm
not
there.
been told.
Yeah.
And people,
Really?
I'm the lifeguard. I look
people
good in
are
those.
trying to drown on purpose, no?
Yeah. Yeah, they really are. I'm secure looking lifeguard.
Yeah.
Carnegie Hall, how did that come about?
There was this audition, this nationwide audition for 10 choirs. They wanted to pick like 10 choirs from the nation, and so we sent in a demo tape from our CD, our Christmas CD, a Christmas
Yeah.
CD, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
What's it called? Christmas Tide?
Carols.
I think yes, we should have brought that. Ooh,
That would have been good.
sorry,
would've been
sorry,
fun,
Mr.
but-
Kellner.
Those tapes you
Yeah,
send
we
out for
should
me
have
don't do anything like that.
You could sing like that, it'd be
I think we
easier.
made it in '96. Yeah, and it's a bunch of Christmas songs.
Okay, well, I wish we had time for a Christmas song, but maybe you'll come back at Christmas, okay?
Definitely.
Good. They could be, you know what? They could sing the guest announcing.
Hey, that's right.
They could sing it.
We have a
Sure,
guest
that'd be
announcer in
great.
the corner. I know you always watch Jeff's Place, don't you? Yes, we do, Jeff.
Occasionally.
We're going to, and you're
Yes.
related to John Lennon, is that right? Your uncle says, whose name is John Lennon, you're related to John Lennon.
My
Actually, our
extra
grandpa's
grandfather.
name is John Lennon.
Yeah, and he says you're related.
Yeah.
I think he jokes around. I'm not sure if we are, but
Could we research this? What, are we too busy singing? Couldn't we look at the family Bible or something and find out if it's true?
maybe.
Check if you ever had
tried.
any mail from Dakota or something like that. The Lennon sisters, Wrigley Field, August 5th that was. Nicely done there. 7th inning stretch. Hey, we're going to take a quick time out in a very somber moment for Jeff's Place. We're going to say goodbye to a couple of long-time interns here as Jeff's Place weeps after this break. Hey, we're back just like that. We have really had an emotional day. We've been taping some segments for the East Coast as well, so the crowd's a little edgy here. This is really a sad moment.
At least they're going on to good things.
Yes, they are. Boy, she's a segue queen, isn't she? Right into it. Stan,
How you doing?
saying goodbye. Phil, if I could reach that far, you kids are saying goodbye. One of our wonderful interns. We've had the greatest season. The kids from Elgin High have just been wonderful this year. Stan, you were what ranking in the class? You were
Finished 22 out of 579.
Oh my gosh, that's wonderful.
Wow. That's it.
We had a brain with us. Somebody had to be the brain of the operation.
On a math quiz, I got 22% out of 579. Or is that 22? I was
the
proud.
percentage is the
Kept me
bad
out of the
part.
draft. Yeah. And Phil, you.
You're always thinking, Jeff.
Yes, thank you. She's emotional. Phil, you had a great year, and you were pretty much the voice of WEPS. You did in the morning at Elgin High School. We'd hear your voice. Is that right?
Yeah, I did the announcements the entire year and some play-by-play for the boys basketball and stuff like that. You know, little intern stuff around. And
Every morning when we'd hear incoming injured, that was you.
something like that.
Yeah.
No, the more injured people were the people who were listening. to
Yeah, that's right.
him morning
Stan's
after
known for his
morning
quick wit, and Stan, you did a nice interview with Mike North there. Mr. North, you were interviewing him and had good rapport.
Except for the Burl Lives.
Well, that's
thing
right.
where
We must
that you
correct.
Admonished me for
Nope.
instantly.
Well, everybody thought that Herb looked like Burl Ives, which is true. But Burl Ives was not in A Miracle on 34th Street. It was Edmund Gwynn, of course.
How true.
But Burl Ives is similar looking, and Herb and him Herb's a double now for Burl Ives, till his recent haircut. What school are you going to go to?
I will be attending DePaul University in Greencastle, Indiana.
And what are you going to do?
I will probably major in communications. I'm in what they call their Media Fellows program down there, which is a select group of about 25 students from 9 different states, 1 U.S. territory, and Buenos Aires, Argentina as well. So
Oh my gosh.
Nicely done, one.
Yeah.
You've also done some stories for the Courier News, and you wrote a regular column, of course, for the school paper, and I know you've done many things. So congratulations, a very full career. You know all your trivia, of course.
I do try.
You are trying. There's no question about that. Now, Phil, what else have you done? You had a good sports career, but what else did you do this
A
year?
whole lot. Actually, I got to go down to the Bulls game on a press pass, which is
Whoa!
That was
Well,
fun.
let's stop the clock on that night.
Yeah.
Whoa!
I got to go down to that, and I don't know, just been around, did some flyer stuff with you, and
Appreciate that.
Well, now
got to speak at graduation, which is probably my most
Is that
the
right?
thing I treasure
How do you
most,
get an
yeah.
honor?
This year they switched to a new format where people send in essays and they pick the best, 2 or 3 depending on size class, And they picked mine, and I made it through all the rigors and stuff like that, and actually got
Nice
to
job.
speak, and that was great.
Also, you're going to be sports director at SIU, and you're only a freshman. You already have that honor, is that
yes,
right?
I do. At WIDB, which is the student station, I'll be the first freshman to do it, actually,
That's
based
really
on what I've
something.
done in the past year or two. So I'm looking forward to that. That
That's
starts
great.
next week, actually.
Now, how did they pick you? I mean, did you?
Actually, it was right place, right time. I happened to, like my dad and I went down there to visit, and he decided to go back to sleep. So I'm like, oh, I'm going to go to campus, and check it out. And the guy just happened to be in his office when I went in, and we sat down and talked, and in a matter of about a half hour, he was like, oh, you're my man. You come down, and we got it all set up.
Wow,
It
that's
was
good.
pretty
What'd you
lucky.
do all summer, Stan?
A lot of interning here. Worked for my second consecutive year at a local fast food restaurant, which will remain nameless.
Make that
No,
for fear of
that
lawsuit.
little doggy thing, that little.
Oh,
Segues.
Yeah, that's right, little dog.
Spent some time here. Have been writing. Been very fortunate to write for the Elgin Courier News. They've given me wonderful opportunities to practice my skills there, and have developed some good friends there who have helped me to learn quite a bit and have helped me to get to where I am, and hopefully a little further on.
Well, we're certainly delighted you've helped us out immensely, and I'm not sure we can continue without you. I know young Bortson's staying in town, but I'm not sure we can we continue the
AKA boy with green hair.
Yes, he's in town. Tim Calderwood's also moving on, so we'll try to replace the staff, kids, and I'll try not to get too emotional here. This show is just like a sporting event. When it's time to move on, you'll be back in Thanksgiving.
You must remember Jerry Reinsdorf as well. No one is irreplaceable.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Remember that.
But really, I mean, you are going to surely be missed. I mean, you guys have done a great job here, and it's been fun.
It has. It has been a lot of fun.
Finish the show, I can. Okay. Well, yeah, good
All
luck
right,
to
move
you.
over, Jeff.
Move
This is
over.
us signing off.
That's right. Stan and Phil, nice job. You've been tremendous credits to Elgin High, really have, and we've got some Larkin youth with us as well, and young Matt, and so we'll try to continue on, but I know you do well. Stan could have gone to any school in the country, really. Phil, you could have went anywhere as well, so I'm headed down to the barber shop later. That's my option. So we're going to get out of here. Thanks, you guys. Appreciate that. Nice job. We'll see you back at, holiday time.
Thanksgiving,
Absolutely.
Christmas,
Thank
yeah.
you.
All right, Liz, any final thoughts? Look for Liz Kusper right here. She's not a Muppet. She's going to be opening up Riverfest. She'll be with me on that Thursday at 5,
That should be fun.
August 19th. So that should be good indeed. So
Yeah.
you guys will be out of town already. Nice show, Liz. We appreciate all the guests that we had. The Lennon sisters, they were great, weren't they?
Oh,
They were incredible.
wonderful.
Tremendous. They're
Nice
taking with me to Wrigley Field next time. So we'll wrap things up on this edition. We have a special edition of Jeff's Place also this month as well. We'll tell you more about later. Okay?
Yes, that'll be fun too. And do we have any Darth Mauls in the studio?
No, we don't. Oh, yeah, that's right, kids. Come on out. Darth Mauls. We've got Megan's here. We've got
got a special-
Jakey's here. Come on out, kids. I want to show
Here,
you
come on
special
through here.
effects.
Come on
There.
through
Big round of applause, cameraman Mike. This is our prop department right here. I did this myself. Megan's actually 6 feet tall. I made her shorter. Those are actual true props, aren't you, kids? Yes. Can Matt and company can actually use Phil and Stank?
How about the meow song, please?
Yeah. Punk rock. Fight song, Elgin High. Can you stutter for 30 seconds?
Hey, stuttering we can do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Stuttering, we're more than kids.
All right, do the stutter for the
No. Elgin High's finest. Right there. Not afraid to. Nicely done, kids. Yes. Have fun at school.